My gilded brethren, what's going on, man? Today I'm bringing you this tutorial on this mixtape cover. It's not even a mixtape cover, it just was like a showcase of some effects I put together. But I had to bring it to the channel, man. It's very, I say very, okay, I don't know if it's very attractive to you, but to me it's something special. Look at my face right here. And I swear it looks like I was like laser etched onto a surface. And over the years of being on Mars, you know, I came out with this, you know, with the weathered, battle worn effect. You feel me? Do you? All right. It might not look like it was on Mars, but look, this is the tutorial I'm bringing you today. I'm about to show you how to create this this entire mixtape cover effects and all. It might take a while, so I hope you're ready. But first off, I want you to start off by going to File and New. Now, if this was an actual mixtape cover, you would set it up in CMYK mode because it would be most likely for print. But since this is just for you know, showcase purposes, I'm gonna leave it at RGB. 8-bit is fine. I'm gonna keep it at 300 resolution. And the dimensions are 1435 by 1435. It's a square, perfect square. Hit OK. Alrighty, I want you to start off by filling the background in with black. And let's see. The first thing we can do is we can get all these fonts and everything. I have links to them all in the description, as well as the texture. The textures you can find a link in the description also. But let's go back to the new cover. Alrighty, let's start off by with my face. I'm gonna import my face. I already cut out my face on one of them. I didn't want to hold up your time. I didn't want to hold you up too long, so I went ahead and cut out my face on this one. And let's see, what I'm going to do with this is, because my head is huge, I'm going to hit Control T, and that's going to allow me to shrink my head down. Boof. I'm going to show you how simple this effect is. The gold texture, let me grab that. I'm going to show you where that is in the I'm going to have a link to this also in the description, so don't worry. And alrighty, what you do is you just go to, once you have the file downloaded, you go to File and Place. You find it in your whatever folder, double click it, and it'll pop up like this. It won't open a new a totally new window for you. It'll just pop up on top of what you're already working with. And with the gold layer over your photo or whatever you're trying to modify, hold Alt in between the two layers. Bam, you go get something like this right here. And now I want you to double click on the texture, bring up its blending options. I want you to go into gradient overlay, check that, pull up the menu for it, and these settings right here are cool. Opacity 100%, gradient is going to be just straight black and white, so black and white, foreground black, background white. Style linear, angle 90, scale 100. But you always know you have that artistic freedom to do what you want. I'm just letting you know that now. You don't have to stick to my script. Write your own. But up here you go to blend mode and you go to color burn. Verdoomph. That was this is the main effect right here. This is what gives it that Mars war-torn, weathered look. Let me show you what it looks like without it. It's just normal gold. Bam. Red planet, ancient artifact. But then we're gonna hit OK. And now in the blending options out here, I want you to go in. Well, I don't really know if this would be considered blending options, but these right here, this right here, I'm gonna call it blending options. I want you to go to multiply, and here we go with this. And I'm just pulling the layer down to lighten up the bottom of my face. And, see, you see that? Check that out. You see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enlarge this layer. With the gold layer select, I'm gonna hit Control T, and I'm gonna make it bigger, cause I really want it to be a little lighter at the bottom of my face. Oh, not that light. I still want to be in the shadows. Alrighty, I feel like that's cool right there. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rasterize this layer. And what you do is you just right click on the gold layer, bam, go to rasterize. There we go. Now we can use this eraser right here. Use the eraser tool to get us a little bit of erasing in. Basically fading it into the dark. Let me show you. Whoops. And what you want to do is you want to click on the actual picture layer, not the gold layer anymore. And we're gonna start erasing the picture. And look at me, I'm fading into the blackness, man. It's like I'm in the alley waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to get off work, cause I'm hungry and I want your money, man. Nah, I'm just kidding. But it is like I'm waiting in the alley. I'm waiting in the alley praying. In graphical genius, man. You know, graphical genius. Nah, I'm just playing. But you know, this is it right here. Now this is that I just faded into the darkness with the eraser, soft eraser. You know, it doesn't really, you have artistic freedom on this to do what you want. I'm just showing you the basics. But now I'm gonna select both layers. I'm gonna click on this and then hold shift, click on this, select both, position my head to wherever I want. And you can also, with both layers selected, if you hit Control T, you can resize both layers simultaneously, giving you, like, you know, a uniform resize. But that's it for the first face. Now in this second one, I'm going to actually I'm going to cut this out so you can see how simple it is. I don't know how far back this tool reaches, but I know it goes back to 5.5. That's what I had before this. I had Adobe 5.5. Now this is Adobe CS6, Photoshop CS6. But grab the quick selection tool, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly select. See that? That was look. That was crazy. That was crazy simple, right? And with that selected, we're gonna hit Control. We're gonna hold Control, hit C, hit Control C, then hit Control V. That's gonna duplicate the selected layer. I'm gonna go back. You see how I went back? I hit Control Alt Z to go back, but with whatever you selected, this selection right here, Control C, then Control V. That's gonna duplicate the layer. And we're gonna grab that, and we're gonna take it to our mixtape cover. Okay, alright. Most of the time, if you have this layer selected, it'll make a layer mask. But what you do is you just hold, if you have this problem, like I do most of the time, but if you have this problem, you hold Alt, and you'll see this, you in between the layers, that little cross out sign, undid it. That simple. It was that simple. And I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna shrink my head down. And what else? I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna hit Control T again, and I'm gonna mirror. I don't want to look this way. I want to look the other way. I want to turn my back on my other face. Turn my back on me. I turn my back on myself. Alrighty. And now what we're gonna do to keep things quick and simple, I am going to duplicate this layer. I'm gonna duplicate this the gold layer for the same effect. I'm just gonna add it to this head over there. And the same thing we did when I first imported this head, we're gonna do again. Hold Alt, unmask, clip it, or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna move it up, and we're gonna move it over, and we're gonna move it over until we get the desired effect on the head. And I believe that's nah, that's not cool. We need better contrast. There we are. Now that's perfect. I feel like that's perfect. And then we're gonna create another layer layer clipping or mask clipping. So what you do is hold Alt in between those two. Bam! There we go. That's perfect. Perfect. But it's not perfect yet. We need to fade it into the darkness. I see some rough edges. I don't see fading into the darkness. So we're going to select the image layer. Grab the eraser tool. And we're going to get the clicking. And my opacity with the eraser tool is 51%. You can have it at 100%. It's very when you have it at 100%, it's final. Whatever you do is it's just final, you know. That's why I have it at 51%. It's softer. It gives you more chances to it's just a softer touch. Cutting off my forehead. There we go. I think that's perfect. Hold on, let me undo that. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. I'm fading away. I say I'm fading away. Fading into the darkness on both of them. And now, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write Gilded App 5. I'm gonna write Gilded App 5 in the Dark Times. It was Dark Times font that I had, and all the links to the fonts will be in the description. Do not fret. Worry not, my gilded brethren. Okay. The font size was 24. Alrighty, and I'm writing Gilded at 5. Let me change the font color. Okay, everything is popping up under this thing. Forgive me. Alright, I don't know why that happened. Let me go back to Dark Times. Dark Times, where are you? Hold on 1 second. My computer program is acting crazy. It's acting crazy, man. I don't know. You know, this is in real time. I can't explain why it keeps acting crazy like this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I think I need to exit out of this. I might need to. It's acting crazy, man. I gotta figure this out really quick. Give me danger. Let's see if that works. Now that works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in graphical genius. And I'm gonna show you all how I got the that effect to work. Since this wants to act crazy, it wants to turn its back on me for whatever reason. What did I do? What did I do, Adobe? What did I do, Photoshop, to make you mad, man? Didn't mean to. Whatever I did, I apologize. I just need to use this font. But alright, here we go. Graphical gem. I'm gonna show you it's the same exact way to get this effect. The font effect. What you do is you duplicate the gold texture layer, unclamp it from the layer that it's on, and you bring it down. You see that? And then you do the alt bam, and there you have it, man. As simple as that. We have more war-torn Mars relics on the album cover. Crazy, right? I know. And wait till I get to showing you the border, how I made the border. You know that border, that crazy looking lava flow border. This right here, this is just epic. I feel like man, look. I'm gonna show you. Don't even worry. Worry not. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Let's go back to the to what we're working on. And what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna finish writing. I'm gonna finish the font, the lettering. Make sure I get all the lettering in. Right, E. This is the rest of it. And you see how spread apart this is? I don't know why it's so spread apart, but come over here to the font tab, and you go to this VA, and that's, you just, you know, however close you want it, you scoot it to that whatever, to your, you know, whatever your desire is. And to get the little fifth power, you go down here, same tab, you go to here, superscript, bam, and there we go. There you have it. I'm gonna scoot this away. I'm gonna scoot them away from each other. I don't like them being that close. Away from y'all are too close. But alright, here we go. That's it for the font so far that I can write, that the Photoshop's letting me write. So now I'm gonna show you how to do the effect with the parental advisory. So what I did, I went ahead and already, you know, put it over here. I already put it down. So I'm gonna just put this right down here. I'm gonna resize it, make it smaller, and the same thing applies with this also. Duplicate, move this up to the top, duplicate the gold layer, unclamp it, and clamp it to the layer that you're gonna have it on, and then you move the gradient. Move the gradient around to your desire, the layer, and basically that's how it is, man. That's how it is. It's very simple, but it's eye-catching. It's very simple, but it's eye-catching. Now I'm gonna attempt to write with dark times. I don't understand what's going on. I might have to re-download it, maybe. Maybe because I don't have caps lock on, it's not working. I had caps lock on the other day when I was using it. Hold on. Dark times. Where is it? Okay, I guess you only can use caps lock on it. Alrighty, for future reference, when you're using this font, you can only use cap locks. Cap lock. Gilded. Alrighty, here's the gilded. Throw the gilded up there. And now for the app 5, I'm gonna change the font size. App. And the 5, the 5 is separate from app, just because I threw the layer, I threw the gold layer over top of it. I'm gonna show you right now. Duplicate that, unclamp it, unclamp it, move it up to gotta move it up to gilded. And also you can, if you want the gradient more noticeable, shrink the gradient layer. And there we go. Hit that. And you can move it to your, your desired position. And once you find it, you make sure you clamp it to that layer. And then we're gonna duplicate again, because I'm gonna throw the that same texture over the 5. So the same texture over the 5, just the 5 though. And there we go. That is perfect. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna grab all these layers. I'm gonna enlarge this a little bit. I have more than enough room. And now with the GA5, I'm gonna right click and I'm going to go to warp. And I wanna have it at a little rise, not that much of a rise, but yeah, that's cool right there. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the E. Right click, go to warp text, and I'm going to select rise. Not that much of a rise. I just want it at an angle, just to throw it off a little bit. I don't want it. I don't want it just to look, super duper straight. I'm gonna warp this a little bit more too. And now I'm gonna, that little underline I did. That's very shabby. I'm pretty sure I could have did a little better, but what I did was I grabbed the brush and it's already selected for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new layer over GA5, and I'm going to and that's how I made the little squiggly. It's not as good as the other one, but still, it's shabby. They're both shabby. I need practice with the squiggly lines. But now for the grand finale, what I want you to do is create a new layer. Oops, I want you to create a new layer at the top. So if you create a new layer in the middle like I just did, this is for the outline. And what I want you to do is hold on one second. Whoops. Alrighty. Perfect. I had to reference it to figure out how I did it. But look, I want you to fill this in with white. I want you to fill this layer in with white, the top layer. Bow. Okay? And now what I want you to do is I want you to place the gold texture over the whole thing. Place it over the whole thing. Click on one of these layers, right click and go to copy layer style. Then I want you to click on the top layer we're working on now and go to and click on right click and go to paste layer style. There we go. That's the effect, layer effect right there. I want you to clip it. I want you to mask. Hold on, let me see something. Whoops. I'm gonna make this bigger. This layer bigger. Put that right there. I believe that's fine right there. Alright, I want you to clip it. Bam. Now it's it's a layer mask or whatever. But now what I want you to do is click on this layer and grab the lasso, not the lasso, but the rectangular marquee tool, and from corner to corner just spread that across. Bam. And now with this selected, I want you to right click. right click and select inverse. And what we're gonna do now is, I don't want you to select inverse. I'm gonna hit select inverse again. What we're gonna do with this, the innards selected, I want you to go grab the eraser tool. Grab the eraser tool and put it on hard. We're gonna take the opacity up to 100, and we're gonna take the brush size, make it big as heck. But you see that? We just erased the inside. Anybody? I know nobody missed that. If you did, rewind. So, cause I'm gonna move forward now. Now hit Control D. That was very simple, right? But now what I want you to do is go right here to layer. I want you to, on layer 5, I want you to double click. I want you to double click. I want you to go to inner shadow. Vardouche. Inner shadow, whatever settings you have should be perfect. It's just perfect. This is what I have. I didn't modify it or anything, but I'm gonna let you know what it is anyway. If you can't see it, is blend mode is multiply. The opacity is 75%. Angle is 120. The distance is 9. Choke is 0. Size is 11. And that's what it is. This is how you create this this weathered Mars battle torn mixtape cover. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Inquiries, email me. I do mixtapes, freelance work. Let me know what you need. We come up with something. Just email me to let me know what you need. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Comment, subscribe, share with your buddies. I hope you learned anything. Let me know what you think. Critique me. Let me know what I could have done better. I know this first one looks better than what I just reproduced. It looks very similar though. But thank you all for watching. And have a happy YouTube day. Take care.